Welcome to another episode of Single Introvert Woman Does Something Scary by Herself. This is episode 3. As you can see, I struggled getting dressed this morning, mainly because while I was very excited for today's trip, I was aware that it was going to go all kinds of awry, like when I almost walked out wearing my house shoes. So I went back, got my walking boots, and went off. Today we are going to Colonial Williamsburg, and it is beautiful. It is a beautiful drive. I knew I wasn't going to get to most of the things that I wanted to get to just because they have a rotating schedule and I really wanted to see a lot. But what I focused on today were 2 things that I felt I really needed to see based on my own book. So if you've read The Inevitability of, you know that there's a manor scene and also a maze scene. And it just so happens that there was a manor and a maze, well, a palace really, it's called the Governor's Palace, in a maze. And here you're seeing a bunch of scenes of the Governor Palace. And this was when I went on the guided tour of the Governor's Palace. Ooh, weapons. We love it. This is how I would like my foyer decorated. But the reason I went was because this is essentially how I imagine the Montagorier Manor in my book. Just more modern and updated, no velvet on the walls, really. So as you peruse these clips, keep in mind that this entire palace has such a historical significance, but also it was just, what was the fashion back then? What was the coup de grace? They had these brightly painted walls because they were just like flaunting their opulence, you know what I mean? It was very bougie. But also, why would, like, I get that green paint was expensive, but it's also ugly. Anyway, their taste aside, here was the outside. The outside was impeccable. Immaculate. I would like for my garden to look the very same way. Here's another shot. What was I saying? Oh, here's the maze, just the outside. I didn't go in and film it because I could not find my way out, whatever. And here's the little lake area. And I could not find my way back to the front. Like, what is directions? Oh, here's was the little side part when I was finding my way out. And it was kind of cute. And by kind of, I mean a lot. Oh, who's that girl? Anyway, yeah, so I went and saw this manor and the maze because those were in my books. And then I felt another thing that was really important for me to see was the African American religion exhibit, which is what I'm showing you now. This man was outside talking his shit. We love him. And I'm proud to be an American. This exhibit was small but impactful, and it wasn't so much new information as much as it was confirming information that I already researched. But this is very important as well to my book because it deals with Black spirituality. And that was pretty much it for the main things that I went and saw. And then I went walking around the town. And then I saw the Martha Washington performance. That was really cool. But also it had nothing to do with my book. But I did want to see something live. I don't know what it is. I think I got there too late and also too early to see a lot of this stuff that I wanted to see today. And it was hot. I was unprepared. So the next time I go, and there will be a next time, I will come prepared.